Would really be smart putting in a second healer. Yeah, I already have one of those, and she is better. Would be smart putting in a second one, but he would fill out the racial portion. I would follow a commander who appreciates the blessings of nature. No. Sorry, man. Rogue. Careless Whisper? Really? Suddenly just saxophone playing wherever she goes. To serve both my grand company and follow my fellow Orzians as bravely as you do. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda want to get her for her name, but she's a Rogadan, so it doesn't fix the other issue. The racial one. I wish you emanate your calmness and resourcefulness in the face of chaos. I could take her, fix his racial thing, and use the book respec on her. Yeah. So the question thing isn't really fully developed. Like, that's all you get. You just see them up close and that's it. Discharge. No, I don't. Training courses. Where is she? Joanne. Change class. Caster. Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge will make a Thaumaturge laureate out of her soon enough. Some title Malagaro had, or wasn't him, it was whatchamaffuck. No, it was Malagaro. Guy from Path of Exile. Path of Exile. I was gonna say Fate for a moment there. Oh, but no, not either Fate. Be it Fate, the, you know, waifu simulator, waifu husband do simulator, or Fate, the kid going into a dungeon thing. The Torchlight game. It's not actually connected with Torchlight, but it's very much in the same vein. More cartoony, but it's very much in the same vein. Solo dungeon crawl kind of game with a, but would you have an intelligent pet with you that can run to the market for you and sell things, and in the same sort of vein. Something is none. This still isn't high enough, but fine. Boy. Bye-bye. Squadron missions. Really, I have enough left over to send out another team. Yeah, can't do it sadly though. Only one at a time, so even though you can get twice the guys, you can only set out that much. Yep, do a comprehensive. Really, I guess the 8 you have is just so like, if you need to swap people out and move people around to to min max. But it's annoying. Flame Captain is as high as you can go, but you need a different expansion, and I have to do it. You can buy Kaiser rolls, but you need a lot of seals for it. Christ, like the prices on it is ridiculous. Huh, where is it? Ooh. No. Item comparison. What I have is better. Around better, yeah. But, that actually exists, so, yeah, I kind of forgot about them. Did you ever wonder why the Pugilist Guild is found next to the Platinum Mirage? The casino hires the members to watch over their elite clientele, but not to keep them. No, they're there to see to it that wealthy patrons do not cheat the house. The house always wins. Really? I can't get another dungeon, raid, trial, what have you. It's nothing for it but to go continue and do something else. Or I suppose I can go back to doing the try starring it waves. Cut the ropes to the bridge, send the beast plummeting, save the princess. Sounds simple enough. What's in it for us? It's not. Okay, I haven't played many Mario games, but that's vaguely reminding me of. Isn't that like the Bowser fight at the end, basically? I have no idea. Like I said, I never really played Mario. Never really had interest in it. Remember playing a knockoff on it on the Power Joy. Mum was obsessed with buying off QVC when I was younger, and she would keep. But I think she bought me 2 different Power Joys, and they would have old like knockoff games, like either an old game or a knockoff of an old game. And they had a knockoff Mario in it, and I vaguely remember getting to like the final level in it, and I was confused as to how I even got through the final level because you would keep repeating a certain bit, and I didn't even know how I got through. And yeah, I think that was how the final boss looked. Never actually got to the final level in a proper Mario game. One sec. Um, huh. I see that the Fraternal Order of Choco Whackers is back. I told them Velveteen was no material for stable hand smocks, and they took their business elsewhere in a huff. Half a year hence, they returned with a hat and fat person hand. A pleasant surprise, and one that reflects well on them. Fraternal Order of Choco Whackers. Anyway, sorry, I hope I didn't make too much noise there. I kind of unmuted it a moment too soon. I'm just wondering if they're mentioned previously. Though, that being said, it mightn't be here, but still... whatever. This is what I'm interested in. Linen Deerstalker. The who's who of Ul'dah are at its frothiest yet this season. My scouts indicate that Master Gagaru's party at his country house will feature serving staff in antlers and deerskin. When one of his rivals looks for a clever rejoinder for her own party, Ashganis will just happen to have these hats. Someone's just trying to claim animating a character isn't work. Retards on Twitter. I'd say they only come out at night, but to be honest, they never fucking leave. Insists on spawning there. I don't get the whole recently added items thing. Most of these are... you know, it's not relevant to feel. More than a few of the linen deerstalkers were put into my armory chest. Not a big deal to me as long as it, you know, as long as it pays off for me, I don't care. I will be interested in making more of the, you know, armor stuff again. Remember how I was trying to make some particular sets earlier on? I wouldn't mind making more of them. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, like, you know, the level 30 armor stuff. Wouldn't mind making more of that. It sold pretty well. It was popular enough, sold pretty well, and apparently the high quality iterations go for a bit. At my level of armor, I should be able to churn them out easy enough. So, you know, I might actually be able to make some money. I'm very obsessed about making money here. I know it's just kind of coming after becoming like an economic simulator game. Okay, we're now Weaver level 44. That being said, we'll probably still be doing these for a while. By the time I like hit 50. Yeah, it looks like the initial turn-in you give for the charity quests gives like half what the other one would, but the payoff is if you turn it in 3 times, you get 1.5 times the reward. So I suppose maybe they are worthwhile. Oh, I have no clue. I'm just gonna keep doing it as I'm doing it. It's working out well enough. Certainly quicker than just trying to brute force it. The jeweler Babawa is replacing his scullion smocks after more years than, well, some can count. I understand he used the same test for his puff pastry and linen, household linen. It's done when one can read a letter through it. As we speak, the naturalists of St. Conarc's find toil in a dig site by Silvertear Lake. Their hardship has been great, and there's been malign influences at work that will convert them to strange and off-putting ways. Already there are signs that, no matter, new trials will put everything to rights. Priorities. Glad as a hatter. Stillgate Fane sends word that its sanctioned hatmaker has succumbed to Hatter's shakes, for his soul has yet to complete his work on summer headwear for the brothers. We shall have to take up his hat block, though not the Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver. Quicksilver. I think that's highly poisonous. Funky music. Yeah, they had some tie-in with Monster Hunter. Sadly, I've long since missed it. Maybe they'll have it again sometime. Monster Hunter World actually had a tie-in with Witcher 3. Not sure if that's still around. I've been wanting to get into Monster Hunter World for a long time, but it's been steep and it's never turned up on Humble Bundle. So I like using that as a way to get games for cheap. That's how I got Total War Warhammer. I think I spelled that right. Oh, has a sound H at the start. I kind of was reading that as irrelevant revenant. But, no, literacy is not my strong suit right now. Really? Puzzling. Never noticed leashing mechanics in this game before. Biggie, mine. Mine's all mine. We just have to, read that stuff yourself. And of targeting him without even realizing it. That's cramping. Potion. Screaming dark. Burn! Burn! Always burn! My own fire attack doesn't count there. Burn, burn. Where's burn? And is there some stranded miners here? Cramping. Nice. That's pretty generous to me with the X potions. Frying Dark. Gogma Golem. Use the Waymarker Bomb to kill it. Biggie's big, Biggie's strong. No one stand up to Biggie. Biggie's muscles bulge. Ow, ow. Ow. Rock slide. Yeah. Ow. Really, the actually, what even was targeting me there? Biggie's small, but Biggie's heart is big. think he's too young to die. Oh, great. One of these frogs. More of these frogs. Agreed. Are there even mimics in this? I have no idea, but there could still be trap chests of one shape or form. Remember I was saying why I was nervous before. Yeah, in opening the chests in case I stumbled into that kind of thing. I think I'm gonna stop in a sec. Something's bugging me right now and distracting me. I kind of wish I played. I remembered the first time round of this, because no, just this guy. You kill my son, I kill you. Yeah, I was figuring this guy could be a callback or something. Since he is, he isn't. There's crystallized rock all over the place. Cute wriggly wrigglies, crush puny ones. Arctic strike. I don't know if you can stun it out of him. Fighting the Midgard Zolom over there. Actually saying that really brings me back. Whoa. Yeah, maybe us avoiding the other thing. The crystals is boxing, crystallized rock is boxing us over. Safe. Good not. I'm too used to having some like deadly boss mods and the like. My sons, I fail you. Apparently they are working on. They were claiming that they were going to bring up mod support for this, but they're. But they've been promising that for ages. As a policy, I kind of tend to give it to the viewers. Mainly because they have put up with my dumb ass. That's how it's done. All in a day's work, eh? Now back to the quicksand, and the first round's on me. Live to mine another day. Nobody told me there would be giants. I just wonder what's down that way. I do think I have a quest for there and the other place to go turn in, so that might be a good idea to go do. Here, stopping for a sec. Hey folks, just stopping for, just dawdling for 1 second. Yeah, I have enough space to go on, and let's continue. I was just going to name the videos, but just have to check it in post. I'm paranoid about something. Thought I sounded off for a bit there. I get paranoid about how I sound. Party animals. Yeah, I probably bought way too many of these, so I keep underestimating just how much XP you get from these. Yeah, I'll probably be doing these all the way to 50 or beyond. I figure I may as well just get them all done. Also, I nearly got the Dungeon Master one done as well. You know, challenge log. I really regret not getting them stats sooner. Oh, Christ. Ah, good, we're reaching the end. There's no longer a second page to draw from. Kinda wish I could just be like, here's 20. Take them. So yeah, 47. Still profitable as hell XP was. Sadly, cannot turn in the weaponsmith here. I'll have to do it in Limso Minsa. They're probably looking for a better place to be turning it in, which will likely be Casa del Sol. Probably want to know before I go, unless I want an extra trip. Level up it for a fair bit there in Casa del Sol, then head to St. Carnax's Find. There's a bit in between, like a zone or two, but XP wise these remain profitable for a while, so as long as it's what they're demanding at the other place isn't too bad, you know, why not? I'm not handing him a smock because I'm probably in the middle of using it, or if I'm not at present, I will be soon. doing a fair few waves, and yet that number is barely dwindling. So I'm getting plenty of lightning shards out of this. Fuck, there's level 50. That kind of snuck up on me. Smiling, styling, and textiling 5. So now I could, if I so wished, you know, go do all the base game weaving quests. If I so wished. Oh, I never did sign up for more of these. Huzzah, back to the mines. Adventurers have cleared Copperbell mines of Hecators, or have they? A band of engineers from Amaj and Sons have gone missing in the deep shaft cut off mid-knock. On schedule, help, heck. More tour adventurers needed to mop up the enduring giants if pickaxes are in again underground and the guild to flow overground. Technically, we were the adventurers in the first case, so guess we're just cleaning up what we missed. We're nearly done. 4 more runs, though the last run is incomplete. Still a lot better than the other goddamn place. On Netflix, I got to see, they had a movie of the, I can't pronounce it quite, the, ooh, 51, Palanai of the Iron Fortress, you know, the anime with the redhead chick pulling on the train levers, you know, oh, that's how someone sold it to me. They were drooling over her, and that gave me some degree of interest in it. But I got this. There was a movie on Netflix. They split into 3 parts for whatever reason. I saw that earlier. It was enjoyable. I felt the kind of final boss of it was over a bit quick, but it was enjoyable enough. I would be interested in seeing. I hope they do more of it. Admittedly, it was 3 years between the original series and the movies, so you know, that show they are interested in coming back to it. So then again, making a movie does take time. So, but yeah, regardless, I just hope hopeful they you know, they go a bit further with it, you know? Okay, I seem to have miscounted. Never mind. Still, 1 more run. But, yeah. For those who don't know what the Palanai of the Iron Fortress is, basically it's set in, like, feudal Japan. Kind of a steampunk feudal Japan. Basically, a zombie plague is after spreading there, but they're not usual zombies. For example, to kill them, you have to shoot them through the heart, not the brain. And to top that off, a weird metal coating forms around their heart. So it's kind of hard to pierce. They use these steam guns, though they have terrible pressure on them. It takes quite a few shots to actually pierce the heart. And if you get bit, you turn into them. And they have these suicide pouches. You see this all in the first few minutes of it. The guys, he helps fend off the attack, but he gets bit, so they hand him a pouch and he puts it to his chest and pulls the cord and dies. The main guy is some engineer. Some guy is possibly infected. He's freaking out. He's trying to evade quarantine. They just put him down, but turns out he's uninfected. And he's pointing out that, he tried to stop them from putting him down because they've quarantine procedures, you know, to follow through on and whatnot. But everyone's so paranoid and petrified that it's a curse, they're just bloodthirsty idiots in their own right, you know, and putting people down on sight for the possibility of it. The Kurbane, or Kamachi, or whatever they're called, I don't know how to say the word, it's fucking Japanese, and it's not said enough. It's not said enough, and I haven't heard it enough for me to remember how to pronounce it. But, actually, I never queued up for this shit. But yeah, that's not what the zombies are. It's something else. I'm not sure if I should explain it or not. Happens in the first episode, but I still don't think I'm not sure if I should explain it. Okay, mute me for a moment. I'll spaz out the mouse when it's safe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. The main... We'll just stick with the main... fuck it. The main two characters are the titular Kurbane, or whatever it is, of the Iron Fortress. They achieved it in different ways. Actually, no, that is heavily spoilery. More so. Whatever. The main guy gets bit during the opening episode. But he had a device he'd been working on. He was like more insistent that it's an illness, it's not a curse or something weird, it's, you know, logical and reasonable. And it might, you know, possible to cure it, this kind of thing. So, basically you end up making a contraption to, you can kind of like see the plague flowing up the person's arms into their neck and then up into their brain. What if they cut it off before it reaches the brain? So he basically strangles the shit out of himself with this contraption, and eventually the plague just kind of descends down his body into his legs, and then just like he no longer has black veins anymore. He ends up on-throttling himself, but he keeps the enhanced stats while he keeps his mind. He's the Kurbane, or whatever they call it. I could be saying it right for all I know. I have no idea. But oh, I just noticed the cursor moved. There. Hope no one unmuted that early. But yeah, I kind of went a little. The cursor moved there by accident. I had my hand on it, and it just went. Hopefully, no one unmuted too early, or people at least don't care. But yeah, again, it's only the first episode. It's not too big a thing, you know. But yeah, it is a fun enough anime. It is interesting enough. Would like to see more of it, you know. And as far as I know, I don't think it has any source material it's based off of. No manga or anything like that. Kurbane of the Iron Fortress. Oh yeah, it's like I was saying, it was a steampunk setting. They have trains and these like giant fortress cities going on. So, and like I said, steam guns and shit. Kabanari, Kabaneri. I've keep saying it weirdly. I remember seeing some fan art of the main chick. Mumei. Mume? I think that's how the guy said it. It's like someone trying to draw her older. Same kind of outfit, but older. Have not been able to find it since. It was on some YouTube video. Kind of obsessive compulsive about all that stuff. Just like, must save it, must save it. Once, like, oh yeah, 52, nice. 10 years later I remember the thing and it's bothering me that I can't fucking find it. OCD affects people in a variety of ways. I'm putting it down to it. I'm getting more liberal with seeing what's part of it, because it's just like it just seems more obvious to me now. So, plaza secure. Righto. Made progress there. Join. I keep forgetting to actually hit the fucking button. I'm a goddamn idiot. I think I missed out on a thing too. Can't be certain. Oh yeah, also the issue here is I'm trying to sign up at night for it. Not too sure how good the server is for, you know, nighttime raiding like this. Clearly not very. Okay, there's none for it. Oh, damn it. Relics at all. Actually, no, wait. Yes. Okay, go there. We'll ride down to the Deepcroft. Just saw a random picture on my timeline of someone trying to draw a sexy spoon or fork. There's some like weird old Nickelodeon ad or something. And that's what it was based off of. People be strange. East Shroud. Is this East Shroud? No, it's Central Shroud. Whatever. Down here. Christ, I'm destroying the place. Ow, my arm. Sorry, I was, looking at my phone, putting it down, and started trashing the place. It's finally over. Well, that it could have been different. But what choice did we have? Sadly, I didn't come with my Adam Jensen stun gun. I think I prefer the one from the first game. Human Revolution. Let this be my last act as an adventurer. I've done quite enough harm as it is. I mean to go home and live out my days and... Huh? No, it can't be. Ah, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel that's setting up a extreme iteration of the dungeon. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I feels like I'm gonna have to come back here again and do an extreme iteration of it. Okay, I'm gonna actually look it up. Is there an extreme one? I doubt it. Tamtar Deepcroft. This is just Normal, hard. Ooh, apparently we're not meant to kill the zombies. We're meant, personally, we're meant to let the enemy do it. First boss of this thing. The Deepcraft. Corpse Groom. Yeah, he doesn't appear after it. It just feels like there's follow-up to it, because that was a fucking creepy scene. But no, there's none. Just flag the previous set. Alright, up this way. Palanai. Fear and Odin in the Shroud. Doesn't seem like I actually had any quest for it. Fine. Let's head back to Copperbell and go to Urt's Font. Is it just a case of me not having the quest? Gourd before. South Shroud. No, it's East Shroud I need for the Fate. Ked. Venturer, thank you for coming. We seek the Dark Divinity, and you must be made privy to the plan before the game is afoot. As you know, Odin hunts in this forest. We will banish him from the Shroud, yet in fact he has fallen before countless ventures already. By all rights, the Primal should plague us no more. Yet again and again he is vanquished. He always rises to charge through the 12's Wood. His constant appearances is perplexing, to say the least, and it raises two questions. Who summons him, and does he change his visage upon manifesting? Odin alone is alone among the primals in this aspect. Indeed, I cannot find a single sentence in the scriptures that sheds light on his devilish abilities. There is no answers in words writ with a pen. Now the sword must serve. Our plan is to send a band of adventurers against the Dark Divinity. Brother E. Samayan, my master, and I will observe the battle from afar. We've seen the moment of Odin's defeat will give us a clue, one that will lead to uncovering the truth of the problem that escaped us thus far. Naturally, this hinges upon the company's victory. No one but the warrior light could hope to survive the battle, hence I have asked you here. Indeed, without you, our venture is doomed to failure. So I implore you, lend us your strength. If you acquiesce, I shall invoke the power of the elementals and draw the dark affinity to the spring. In the moons following the calamity, myriad rumours of ghastly creatures stalking the 12 began to spread across the realm like wildfire. While most of the rumours have since been deemed unfounded, there's a series of events that have remained difficult to cast off as merely the ravings of broken-minded small folk, that concerning the supposed Dark Rider of the Shroud. And for several deaths attributed to this mysterious figure, Zetsier O Ap Passi sought communion with spirits of 12 only to learn that the rider was none other than the elder primal Odin, slain in the third era by an Algan hero. Why and how the primal has returned to Eorzea remains a mystery, one now in the capable hands of Eorzea's adventurers. There. Let's head back. I actually know the trick to it all, but I'm not going to spoil it yet. Oh, whoops. Oh, now we can get this. Blozong seems to have eyes only for you. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the man who sued the Tomberry King, would you? I knew it. By the onion. I have a fine gent for you. Working for you, that is. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He's one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will be, of course, there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let you tell you more themselves. Well, off to Alaska with you. Quite easy being green.